Well, Mandalorian episode chapter 5 was not bad. Hey everybody, this is Scott with Sporky News Podcast doing a car video because it is 5:44 in the morning and it's 28 degrees out. And also this early in the morning, I don't want to wake up my family. So I'm on my way to work, but I caught the Mandalorian this morning, and this is just kind of a reaction / small review. You can catch me on, we do a bigger review on the Saturday edition of The Fourth Wave on author Stephen Walton's channel. And then we also do on Chris Knight's 3000K review, I believe it's called. It's a Mandalorian roundtable on Sunday nights, and we have Comic Division, myself, a couple other people, if I'm invited. He's a great guy, but that's a fun one. So, quick review, better episode than last week. Definitely a better episode than last week. Again, I was a little upset at first. Well, let's just hit it real quick. So it opens up that some dude in a fighter's trying to take him down, damages his ship. He kills the guy, of course. So he has to land, and we see another desert, another desert planet. That's all they got in this Star Wars sequel era, even after just 5 years after the Empire's, a lot of just desert type, lava type planets, except for last week, but turned out to be Tatooine, so I can let that slide because it is Tatooine, and what the hell, it's Tatooine, you know what I'm talking about? So, he gets off, and the actress, she's a comedian who works, she's like at the pit where he lands to fix his thing. She's a comedian. I forget her name. It's not Chastain. I can't remember. Not Chastain. What am I talking about? Cheswick? I don't know if that's Cheswick. I know she was in a show where she was like an older woman that went back to high school. She's hilarious. Okay. Again, we see he doesn't like droids. He's looking for work. He goes into a bar, of course. I don't know if that's the same local bar that Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker met Han Solo. I didn't really look at it that quick. I'll take another look when I watch it again. But there is a kid that has a bounty sitting kind of like Han Solo, calling over Mando, which I can't stand that everyone calls him Mando. Like, he's a freaking Mandalorian. You must have some balls to call him Mando. You know what I mean? Like, that is not, to me, that's like a racial slur of some sort. I don't know, personally. I think they should show him the respect of a Mandalorian, and maybe the kid didn't realize, but he called him Mando, so yeah, he does know what he is. The kid, I don't know if he's family, because he wasn't a bad actor, but when it was like more serious or more kind of drama, he wasn't very good. He was funny, but I didn't feel like the kid was that great of an actor. Kind of took away from it a little bit. So they have a bounty to get an assassin that worked for the crime syndicates, just like the Huns, or the Hutts, excuse me. I keep calling them Huns. Jabba the Hutt. So she turns out to be, and she's I forget her actual name, but she's an awesome actress. I love her in Shield. I love, or God dang it, why am I blanking? Agents of Shield. I love that show. I don't care what anybody says. I haven't watched like the last 2 seasons, but that's just because life terms. I don't have time, but I've always liked that show. I don't care what you say. I like it. And she's, May on that show. She is the woman of Asian descent who kicks ass, and I can believe she kicks ass. So, yeah, we get to see, some returns to old school stuff, old droids, aliens, which I love seeing all the different types of aliens. Sand people, we get to see sand people. They negotiate with them using hand signals. That was kind of cool. Long story short, spoilers. If you're watching this, then it's going to kind of be a spoiler. The kid double crosses him. He actually kills May because she explains to him that he is, he's a big bounty for the guild. He killed a lot of the guild members, and the kid just wants to be legendary. And that's where I said the kid didn't do a great job. He just didn't seem like, I didn't feel like he's very like vanilla, very monotoned at that point. I feel like he must have been somebody's family member. One once again, the scenery was great. The music didn't take me out. Only once or twice it kind of was like, what is this? Mandalorian, again, not a badass, not a Mary Sue or Mary Steve or whatever the hell they call guys. He keeps getting his ass kicked. But the Beskar medal takes the blunt of it. Long story short, he wins, flies away. So, again, too short of episodes, no character building, nothing we learned about his past in this one, nothing we learned about what's really going on in the universe or this galaxy. It's just like, I don't know. It's just him wandering into another town. It's like Gunslinger wanders into town, gets a bounty, works with another bounty hunter, gets double-crossed, flies away after he wins. I'm not in love with this show. The Baby Yoda wasn't in it as much. Ryan, thank God, because I am not a fan. I think it takes away. I think they could have done this, but they could have done it better with Baby Yoda. But everybody's loving, we're cute little Baby Yoda. Whatever. I'll do a longer review hopefully later today, but I got to get to work. So I just wanted to get something out there. It was a better episode, chapter, whatever the frig you want to call it. Better than last week. Is it better than 3? No. Again, we get no plot, like it doesn't move the plot ahead at all. It's very one thing, Gunslinger comes in, leaves. I wish we got more about either his history, his people, what's going on in the galaxy after, the Empire was defeated. It's like we got to see like stormtrooper helmets that from the trailer was in this episode. That's on Tatooine, but you get nothing, and it's, I don't know. I feel like maybe they're setting us up for a season 2 full of all this type of stuff, but I feel like they should have gotten us more involved already. So, directed by Dave Filoni, did a great job. But once again, the show's meh, So, thank you guys. If you liked what you saw here or heard here, please subscribe. YouTube has definitely done a scrub, so I've lost some subs. So if you were subscribed, please check and make sure your bell is clicked, because they dropped some people. It's their monthly purge, I guess. And hopefully I'll see you guys either tomorrow night or tonight. I'll be on Shenanigans with Mary Mayhem. So please check that out. I'm better on live streams, I've been told. Just remember, if they start calling you names, they've already lost the war.
That's what they did.